What up? It's your boy T-Bear and Reaction. Today we're gonna be a mixture of a lot of things as well too, and also later on be pre-record something for the mark. Week is the holiday weekend and everything, so but I still gotta keep my commitment with some of y'all. But anyway, doing a mixture of things, including some trial last and music video. But we're gonna start things off with a multiple video blog showing tribute to the late great Jason David Frank, who we sadly lost. Best known to the world as one of the greatest Power Rangers of all time, Tom Lee Oliver, who was the Green Ranger, then the White Ranger, and then the Red Zeo Ranger and the Red Turbo Ranger, and then later on down the line the Black Donald Thunder Ranger as well too. And he did all of them in an episode of Ninja Steel with the Master Morpher. But anyway, we're going to look at different tributes to Jason David Frank, who we sadly lost this past weekend as well too. Anything, and fortunately it was by his own life. If anybody's ever feeling down, everything, always find somebody to talk to. There's people out there to talk to out there. If you ever feeling down, like, don't ever feel like you're alone in any situation, regardless. Everything as well too, right? I never condemn anybody that do take their life as well, but just it's sad to hear that though, because you may never know what anybody's going through. And I know he went through a lot. Some said that reminiscent of his brother that passed away years ago, Eric. If you know from Eric, he was actually appeared on some episodes on Power Rangers Zero as Tommy's brother. As well as recently, it was recent news that he was going through a nasty divorce, and sometimes that can be pretty devastating as well too. But anyway, we're going to check out some videos, including some Ranger reaction for a couple of his close castmates as well too. But we're going to check out first the Power Ranger cast react to his death by US Weekly. Let's get it. And RIP Tommy, Jason David Frank, JDF we call. Alright, sorry for taking long. My bad, sorry for the delay, but here we go. Yeah, Walter. Yep, that's what I really know is more confirmed that he was gone. That Walter, best known as Zach, said something. Blake Foster, best known as what's his name on there? The kid from I hate having memory blocks when I'm doing reaction videos. It sucks so much though. He was the Kid Ranger on Turbo. I'm pissed, and pissed me off that I'm having a brain fog on that. What was his name? Justin. I hate having that because it made me, and I don't want people to think I'm slow or stupid or anything. Just I can't think of stuff at the moment. I hate that. Yeah, let me say I can't believe a crowd all night, heartbroken yet. And Blake Foster, Justin, also following and got into MMA as well too, along with another Ranger, well, somewhat in the Rangers. He played young Rocky in the Power Rangers when Power Rangers got turned to kids. He played young Rocky. He was a martial artist as well too as a kid. He appeared on the 3 Ninjas at High Noon, but he also got to MMA. They actually had a match against each other as well too. Blake and the other guy, Double Jace. Oh yeah, yeah, Kimberly, she hurt. As a video including there too, she's hurt. They play a couple on there and all that too. Jace, you were beautiful. And you'll see more of her in these videos. Yeah, of course, Austin. Even though they had their little squirrel, they still had love for each other, man. As well too. Frank Rep Justin confirmed news at the death.
for more news content.
And next, all right, next from next, like I said, we're going to hear from someone that's close to the Power Ranger. As I said, one that was pretty close to him was Amy Jo Johnson. You know, they paired on stuff together. They played a couple, and they actually both had an appearance on the Power Ranger reboot movie as well too, together. So let's see what Amy. You know, Amy hurt Toga too because not too long, you know, years before she spoke. She was did the eulogy at Thuy Trang's funeral. You know, Thuy Trang, best known as Trina, who sadly passed away in a tragic accident back in, that was like 2001, I think. So yes. Mm. Mm.
Just thinking about Jason a lot, and
Mm.
and I hope you guys are okay.
Don't do that.
Amy Jo Johnson
Don't do that, Amy. Don't do that, Kimberly. That got me a little bit.
is grieving the loss of her friend and co-star Jason David Frank. On November 20th, a rep for Jason confirmed to multiple outlets that the actor, best known for his role as the original Green Ranger Tommy Oliver on the 90s series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, died at age 49. His cause of death was not made public. Taking to Instagram on November 21st, Amy, who played Kimberly Hart, the original Pink Power Ranger, shares an emotional message to fans.
I know how much you all meant to him, and it's just so sad today. Just really sad.
In the tearful 17-minute video, Amy also performs music for Jason, who she says always enjoyed her singing, plus speaks directly to those who may be struggling with their mental health.
I hope anybody out there who's feeling depressed and sad or lost, or like there's no other way, just know that there is, and please reach out for help. And it's not the way.
Following the news of Jason's passing, Amy previously shared a throwback selfie captioned, "Jace, you were beautiful and truly unique. My life just won't be the same without your frenetic, hilarious, caring, driven, and creative ball of energy. I will always love you, dear friend. Please rest now in peace." Jason is survived by 4 children.
I'm not gonna lie, they got me a little bit. Alright, so next one we get words from his former castmate Allison St. John. But there's been word, you know, for those of you know, there's been word that there was beef between the two at times though, but they have reconciled. I mean, they had reconciled at time though as well too. I think they definitely reconciled when they had a recent reunion following the anniversary of Power Rangers as well too, as well as the movie, the reboot movie as well too. So here's Austin St. John sharing his thoughts on Jason David Frank, or Jason Frank as he called him.
Hey everybody. Man, where to start? Where to start? Look, it's no secret there was, there's no secret that Jason Frank and I were not beer drinking buddies, for sure. But yesterday, for those of you who may not know, Jason Frank is, he's gone. Yesterday he died. And yesterday, more important than that, a man died, a father died, a husband died, and there's no easy way to feel those emotions. I lost my father in January, so I have some semblance of understanding for what his family.
That's right. I did hear about that. I did remember hearing news about his father passing away. I did remember hearing that.
And I don't have a whole lot I'm not going to go on and on. I just, I hope he rests in peace, and my prayers and my thoughts go out to his family. And once a Ranger, always a Ranger, brother. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Much love.
Even though he had like said dad beef, but he was drinking buddies, but he still had love for him. It happens or anything, but also to teach you that if you have any kind of issue with anybody, always reconcile them no matter what, because you may never know when they're gone. So I got two more. The next one is from E! News. This is it's actually Entertainment Tonight. Remembering David Frank's Power Ranger moments.
This whole thing really hasn't changed me. I mean, I just get recognized
Best moments with Power Rangers.
by kids and stuff. It's great to be able to be a positive role model on kids.
Talk to me, Lord.
I'm Jason David Frank, and I play Tommy the White Ranger.
E.T. looks back at our time with Jason David Frank as his Power Rangers co-stars speak out following his death.
You know, everything we've been through together.
Hi. It's Amy Jo. Just thinking about Jason a lot, and I hope you guys are okay. I know how much.
I'm sorry, she gets
How
me.
much you all
This
meant to
video
him.
You know, it's crazy with the Power Ranger movie, with the
You
consistency
got
of
tear
the
on me a
brand.
little
It's
bit.
just, I'm signing the things for little kids, and then their parents are fans, and their moms know who I am. So it's like 3 different generations. 1, 2, 3,
Yo, Power Rangers.
Very important question. Why do you think that Tommy and Kimberly did not end up together?
Well, Kimberly wrote me that letter. Kimberly, you wrote me that breakup
That
letter.
was the meanest,
Yeah.
coldest thing I've ever seen on a show.
It was all right. I moved on.
But we
Kimberly,
did-
I forgive you. I forgive you, Kimberly.
Hey, beautiful. It's time to wake up.
I don't believe it.
I know all of you are so sad. I'm thinking about all of you guys. I don't know, I'm sending you all love.
Jason tapped into his real-life skills
Steve
as a mixed
Cardenas,
martial artist behind the
Kathy
scenes.
Sutherland,
We'll just take square horse
Rocky,
hands
and
position. We'll
Kathy.
practice this practice dance. Do single punches. Ready? And punch.
Shout out to Johnny Bush also, who became, he's another one that out of them that became a big star as well too within the voice acting career as well as anime, as well as appearing on numerous Power Rangers down the line as well too. Maybe Yost.
David Yost penned a heartfelt tribute on Instagram,
Yost.
writing, quote, "You had my heart on day one. So intelligent, so funny, so energetic. You shaped and transformed so
man,
many
Billy.
lives."
You know, it's important for the kids to look up to someone, and that's, us for now.
What would you guys say is the question that you get asked the most at conventions?
Do you like green or white? That's the most common question I get. And then I say green, they're like, sorry, I'm a White Ranger fan. I'm like, that's still me. Like, you know what I mean?
I think after years, 3 years,
Tanya,
we
this
always
is-
continue
so
to
the
change,
Zeal
and
time
Jenny
was
and stuff like
Tanya.
that. It keeps the kids interested, and it gives
The kid Reese also did some heartfelt deeds, and Karen Ashley also shared some hot thoughts because I followed him on Facebook though.
the show a whole new look. I think it's important for the kids. I think it's important for them to see constant change, and change is good. I mean, the kids enjoy that.
The thing is, I'm
The
proud of
best, the one that got me really good doing one was Karen said he finally shut me up because she was lost for her because I love the bond they had.
of Power Rangers is that we were the #1 kid show in the world.
You've been on, I believe, more episodes than anybody, like well over
Facts.
200. I don't even know. Do you know how many?
I think 230-ish. Tommy was a very limited character. He's
Yeah, you got a couple more because of the Ninja Steel. This might have been before Ninja Steel.
supposed to come in and out in about 10 episodes. What happened was when the Green Ranger lost his powers, people all over the world were like petitioning and telling Saban,
Yep.
we need, kids aren't going to school, kids aren't eating.
What? I mean, I knew it was bad. Like I did miss him when he did come back, but I was hyped when he came back as a White Ranger. That was awesome right there. I was hyped about that though, but yeah.
Thanks, guys. There was a moment back there when I almost gave up. But then I realized it's not just the cosmic power that gives me strength, but it's who and what I am inside. It really empowers me.
But then they brought me back as the White Ranger, and it's been about 25 years. And you know, it's just amazing to see the fans and to see the kids grow into a whole new generation.
She faints.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, man, that was good. Mom was right there too, and it's facts too, because they took their programs from the program was made based off of the Japanese Super Sentai series Zuru Ranger, and the Green Ranger on there actually dies when they lose the power. The time they lose power, the original Japanese guy actually dies and everything, and the guy's supposed to be brother with the Red Ranger and everything. And the time we see the Red Ranger with the shield and everything is because it's the brother keeping on his legacy in a way. But yeah, it was so popular. A lot of things happened with Power Rangers. It got so popular that it took over two more Super Sentai series as well too, to keep going as well too, because the Thunderzord was based off another series called Dire Ranger, and the other one was and the Ninja powers from Kaku Rangers as well too. That's what, if you watch the Alien Rangers, that's what the Alien Rangers were, the Kaku Rangers in Japanese. But anyway, so one more is right here, is talking about the greedy final film that never happened. Everybody kept talking about the comic book base Lord Dragon and everything. It was like a mixture of Dragonzord and White Tiger or something like that. Either way, it was like I don't know, I think he was supposed to be a villain or something like that as well too. But either way, let's get it. Let's check this out, man. I would love to see how this went as well too, even if he would have been the villain. But yes, this is
Best known for playing Tommy Oliver in the Power Rangers franchise, actor and mixed martial artist Jason David Frank died at the age of 49 on November 19th. As of the making of this video, the cause of his death has not been made public. Even though Mighty Morphin Power Rangers only aired for 3 seasons back in the 90s, Frank stayed connected to the Power Rangers franchise. While some might write the series off as a silly show for kids, many episodes explored important themes like friendship and responsibility. The simplistic character designs were an easy way to capture a child's imagination, while delivering some valuable life lessons. Frank played Tommy Oliver, aka
what you've seen right here is the episode I'm talking about, was in the still
the Green Ranger, as recently as 2018, and he continued to demonstrate his pride in the franchise on social media. The character was initially introduced as a short-term antagonist, but Frank's dynamic performance and extensive martial arts training helped him carve out a permanent place for the character. If you're a fan of Frank's work, then you'll be glad to know that his final project pays homage to the years he spent as the Green Ranger. From the looks of it, Legend of the White Dragon is a blend of fantasy, science fiction, and dystopian action thriller. The crowd-funded film began as a Kickstarter campaign in March 2020, reaching its $500,000 goal only a few months later. In July 2021, Frank told comicbook.com that a private investor took over from there, but the film's future is unclear. According to the campaign website, the film is currently in post-production, with no hard release date set. Joining Frank in the cast is Jason Font from Power Rangers Time Force, and Ciara Hanna, Power Rangers Megaforce. According to the movie's website, the plot follows a humbled warrior returning home after being defeated in battle. Frank plays Eric Reed, known as the White Dragon, before his power source was destroyed during combat. Without access to the full breadth of his powers, and shunned by the people he wasn't strong enough to protect, Reed is determined to defeat the evil wreaking havoc on his home. However, he'll need more than luck to regain his powers and avenge his name. While the premise of the PG-13 film has a somewhat darker tone than Frank's past work, Eric Reed's backstory is reminiscent of Tommy Oliver's storyline in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Viewers will recall that the Green Ranger found redemption as the White Ranger after being freed from Rita Repulsa's mind control.
Is it really you?
In the flesh.
Despite the otherworldly setting, the lesson at the heart of the story is based in reality, similar to how Mighty Morphin Power Rangers used fantastical storylines to help make the heartwarming morals pack a punch. The minds behind Legend of the White Dragon used the same tactic when crafting the plot of the film. According to Frank, Feelings like isolation and regret inspired his character's emotional journey. Even though Reed is a character with incredible powers, he has his problems just like everyone else. Frank told comicbook.com back in 2021, a lot of teens or kids deal with depression, especially during this quarantine stuff. No one really thinks about the depression aspect of it, so I feel that they can relate to more realistic life, meaning that we all have problems that we deal with. You're going to see that in Eric Reed. Frank was promoting Legend of the White Dragon in the months leading up to his death, including showing off the character's helmet and a fan tattoo on his Instagram. It's unclear when the film will come out, though Vulture reports it is currently expected to release sometime in 2023.
Nice. At least he's still. Oh, sorry. At least he's still. We still able to see the film though, because we wasn't sure it was going to be done or whatever.
A black belt in.
It was going to be done or not, but either way, I'm so glad. So other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel. RIP Jason David Frank, aka Tommy Oliver. Oh, I wanted to add one little fun fact though. For those of you who may not know, there was another Saban show called VI Trooper. You know, I don't know if you're familiar with that. Jason David Frank was originally going to be on there as well, be the character on it as well too. When Green Ranger lost his power for the second time as well too, before he became the White Ranger, he was going to be on there as it was called Cybertron. And was funny, the song go. I don't know if they did. I'm trying to figure, was it before they brought him back as Green Ranger or before they brought him back as White Ranger? The reason why I'm wondering that, because the song "Go Green Ranger" was used for that theme with the same tune, but saying Cybertron. But ended up being the guy that played Ryan Steele later on. And the funny thing about it, Ryan Steele was going to be brought in to be the White Ranger, but instead they switched role, and that's why I think it was before he became the White Ranger. But either way, because he had the ponytail or anything. But yeah, that's a little fun fact right there to let you know. But anyway, other than that, RIP Jason David Frank. If you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to your channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.